Hello, here's another tutorial about fireworks. In this one we're going to explore how to import images, how to use the Magic Wand tool, the fabulous Magic Wand tool, to remove the background of a picture. We're going to look at the scale tool, the flip tool, loads of stuff, so we'll get going on this. Okay, in the same folder where you're watching the video from, I'll just go to open, you'll find a document called farm.jpg. We'll open that. And you get a background of a farm. It's a vector image actually, which has been rendered as a bitmap, but it's made up of shapes and so on, like we learned about vectors a while ago. I want to protect the background over here by looking for it in the layers panel on the right hand side. If the layers panel's not showing, you can choose window and layers, and then next to the bitmap of the background you just click that empty box and it puts a little padlock in, and that will stop you changing this background image. You can't do anything with it now. You can't select it, you can't move it or do anything. Right, so let's get some animals on our farm. I'm going to choose File, and I'm not going to choose Open, because if I choose Open, what will happen, it'll come in as a separate document up here, a separate tab. So I'm going to choose instead File and Import. Takes you to the same folder where the farm picture was before, and I'm going to choose the cow first, import the cow. Now what happens, it doesn't appear straight away. You get a sort of an angle bracket style cursor which shows you where the top left hand corner of the import is going to appear, and you choose somewhere in the image. It doesn't, you can move it afterwards, and you just click your mouse and then the cow appears. Now there's a problem with the cow in that it's got a white background on it, and this happens quite a lot when you get images, especially JPEG images, because JPEGs don't support transparency, so you can't get transparent backgrounds on JPEG files, pictures, photographs, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on the cow so I can work on it. So I'll go to View and Fit Selection, and just underneath and to the left of the selection tools in the bitmap panel, you've got the Magic Wand. Now what the Magic Wand does is it chooses, when you click on a pixel, it chooses all the pixels nearby that have got the same or similar colours. So if I click in this white area here, the Magic Wand will automatically choose all the white pixels up to the black edge on the cow. If it doesn't quite work correctly, you can change the tolerance level down here. If you drop it down to 0, it selects slightly less. It's less tolerant of the image, the pixel colours. If you put it up, it chooses slightly more. Let's just do that. And you'll see it starts to bleed into the edge of the image. So you just mess with that until you get the edge nice and sharp, however you want it. I would always leave the edge as an anti-aliased edge. Simply provides a softer edge to the image after you've deleted the part you've selected. Now, because I've selected this first bit, the quickest way of doing it is holding the Shift key down to select multiple areas by clicking here and here, and then I've got all the background of the cow selected with the little marching ants, and deleting the background is as simple as just pressing the delete key on your keyboard and the background vanishes. You can either choose select and deselect from here, or you can press the escape key on your keyboard and the image is deselected. Right, I'm now going to just fit all, so go back to my original image, and the cow's a bit big, or is he just nearby? Well, let's change his size a touch. What I don't tend to use is this blue selection rectangle here to change its size, because if you're not careful you end up with a squashed cow or a squashed image, so I'll just undo that. I use the scale tool, which is just underneath the main pointer tool there. Click the corners and scale your cow down. You can also rotate your cow like this if you wish, if he's not quite at the right angle. So if you want to sit him up a little bit, and then finally you can drag him and put him where you want. Choose the pointer tool, and your cow's in the picture. Right, quickly just import another image. So we'll import the pig this time, and we'll put the pig in there. Again, we've got the same issue with the pig with the background, so we'll just View and Fit Selection, and we'll just take the pig's background out. Shift key, and then just select that. Don't forget a little bit in his tail, and this bit here, and that's everything. And then we just press the delete key, and then the background of the pig vanishes, and we choose select and deselect, and there's my pig. View, Fit All. Now my pig is a little bit big, so we'll drop him down. He's a bit nearer than the cow because he's bigger, but he's facing the wrong way. So all I need to do here is to flip him around horizontally. You go Modify, and you go Transform, and you go Flip Horizontal, and the pig will turn round. If you look on the Modify menu, There's loads of things you can do down here if you wish, which you can do to the images. But there's the pig, and he's just on there. When you're happy with your picture, there is a sheet to import in, but it's the same kind of procedure. When you're happy with it, you can choose File and Save As. Remember to give the file a different name so you don't overwrite the original. So farm with _ animals and then save. Now be careful, because if you're working with a JPEG image, which I am at the moment, if you close this image down, you won't be able to edit it later. You won't be able to move the cow and the pig or whatever later on. But Fireworks knows this, and when you try and close the picture, it will warn you that although you've saved your file, you have objects that will not remain fully editable unless you save it as a Fireworks PNG file. Do you wish to do this? I probably would if I was you, because otherwise, if you find that this is slightly wrong, you won't be able to edit it again. Click yes, and just accept the default file name, and click save, and then Fireworks will close the document, hopefully. And you'll have an image that you can edit and an image that you can't. Whichever one you need to use is up to you, to be honest. They're neither in or there. Well, there's a lot of difference between them, but you decide in that case. Okay, so you have a play with that, or you get some images off the internet and try that yourself, and let me know how you get on. Bye.